Hey everyone, welcome to Massachusetts Sports Central. Uh, this is our recap of the Patriots' third preseason game on August 25th versus the Detroit Lions. Pats won their first preseason game of the year, 30-28. In this third preseason game, you typically see the starters for their longest stretches in the preseason games, and that looks to be the case here as most of the regulars played most of the first half. Unfortunately, when they play, they can get hurt, and by now everyone knows about Edelman's torn ACL that will put him out for the season. We have a full video talking about that, so we're just going to focus on the rest of the game and put a link to that video at the end and in the description below. So, for the game. Brady had another good night, was on fire to start, going 5 for 5 with 91 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the night, he ended up 12 for 15 with 174 yards and those 2 touchdowns. The only lowlight was a long pick that looked to be a miscommunication between him and Hogan, where Hogan seemed to give up on the route a little too early. Forgivable sin for Hogan, who would be my vote for player of the game, as he had 4 catches for 70 yards and both of Brady's touchdowns. Hogan's looked very good this preseason, and with Jules going out, Pats would really love for him to step up and for the chemistry with him and Brady to stay strong. The rest of the offense was solid in the first half as well, with Mike Gillislee seeing his first action. Solid 8 carries for 38 yards. That included a very nice 27-yarder and also had a 1-yard touchdown run that he followed up with a run for a 2-point conversion as well. Gronk wasn't a big factor in the passing game, but he made a couple of great blocks, reminding us that he is the best tight end in the game, not just because of his pass-catching skills, but as one of the best blockers at the position as well. In this game, none of the backups and roster spot battlers did much noteworthy. Specifically, Jimmy G was pretty anemic at the end of the first half and most of the second until late. While nothing spectacular, he did lead a couple of solid late drives that resulted in a couple of field goals and ultimately the game winner at the very end. Bigger news than the impressive performance by the top offensive guys was the great play early on by the defense. Their solid play was equally important to jumping out to that 24-0 lead. Eric Rowe looked pretty good overall and picked off Matt Stafford, while Butler also forced a fumble from Tate after he made a catch. The defense also forced several short drives and a bunch of punts. Malcolm did have some coverage issues again a little later on in the half, but was better than in the previous game. In the second half, the Lions crawled back into it and actually took a lead, 28-24, before those 2 late field goals. Most of the damage was done against the backups, though, so this isn't as concerning. In the second half, most of the defense didn't play the regulars in most spots. A few guys, mostly defensive linemen, did rotate in at times, possibly to see how guys might look playing together in particular packages. Okay, I think we are going to stop it here and wrap it up. If you have anything you think we missed that should have been included, please let us know in the comments. And as I said at the start, please check out our Finalysis video talking in depth about Jules' ACL injury. Thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and share the videos, and subscribe to our channel. You can also find us on other social media. Facebook and Twitter are both at MA Sports Central. Thanks, and we will see you soon.